happy here to have attorney who's Michael A. DeMayo, and his firm practices are in the areas of automobile accidents, wrongful death claims, brain injury, Social Security disabilities, and workers' compensation claims. Every day through his work as personal injury attorney, Mr. DeMayo has seen firsthand countless serious injuries and many deaths as a direct result of drunk driving, especially among teenagers. An effort to share real stories about teens making poor choices that can cost them a lifetime, the law offices of Michael A. DeMayo developed Arrive Alive, now in its 7th year, and continues to present this program to numerous high school areas. So let's get a big senior Butler Bulldog welcome for Mr. Michael A. DeMayo.
This is what I do for a living day in and day out. I meet people that have been injured. I meet the mothers and fathers and brothers and sisters of people who have been killed. This week, you're the last school we've done. You actually are one of the more progressive schools of the schools we've done. This year, this is the 7th year we've done it, Arrive Alive. And I go to the high schools and I say, you know what? High school? Are you kidding me? When you get out of high school, you have a lot more decisions. Prom, graduation, parties before prom, parties after prom, that's just a small part of your life. And the reality is when you get out of here, you all have ambitions and goals, be it college, be it a military career, whatever it is you have, you're going to get to make decisions. You are all young adults. That's the definition. So, number one, Mr. DeMayo is not remotely going to tell you what to do. Mr. DeMayo is going to tell you what he does. These two young ladies were freshmen in college, lived in the Huntersville area. One was finished, or this was spring break actually. One was at NC State, one was at Peace College. They were on spring break and they were out to dinner talking about their first year in college. What a great conversation that might have been. What I'm doing, what I'm thinking about studying, boyfriends, girlfriends, new people I've met, clubs I'm in, what I'm going to do, what I'm not going to do, how I like the college, So they're going home, and they pull out onto a drag. In Huntersville, there's this area, shopping area called Birkdale Village, and the middle street right there is a 35-mile-per-hour zone because there's a lot of people and restaurants and activities. And at the same time, about 3 hours before, a young man, 24 years old, is out celebrating the fact that he's graduated from NASCAR mechanic school, and he's realized his dream that he's going to go work for a NASCAR team. That's the thing he's aspired to his whole life. The problem is he's going 2.4. He's doing about 75 miles per hour in this 35-mile-per-hour zone. And he goes down, blows through a red light, creams these two girls, T-bones them, and that's what their vehicle looks like. Now, let me give you a clue. If you go by a scene, if you're going down the highway, you're here in Charlotte, going to the beach, whatever it is, and you come across a scene where there's a tarp and or tarps somewhere on that scene, what that means is the officer and or investigating officers have decided that the information under that tarp is too mentally, emotionally, and physically disturbing for you as the consuming public to see.
But you know, it's really a tough situation when you meet someone for the first time and the way that you have to introduce yourself, and that is the way that I have to introduce myself, and that's being a convicted drunk driver. So let's talk about what happened at that point. I am charged with felony death by motor vehicle. Felony death by motor vehicle. So upon the charges, I turn myself in at the Forsyth County Jail. I figure I'm going to jail, so there's no need to delay it or put it off. No need to post bond. So this became my new home for the next 4 months. So you guys have your entire life in front of you, your entire life. You can be great, and I know that you'll be great at anything that you do. Just remember, the decisions that you make, you have to be responsible to yourself, you have to be responsible to your family, and you have to be responsible to the people around you. Take care of those people, take care of yourself, because you can have an impact in a negative way or a positive way, and it will be so powerful, or it can be so powerful, that you never would have imagined.
So, have a plan. It doesn't just stop in high school. It happens for the rest of your life. You may think it's cool to ride around with someone who's drinking and driving. It's not. You don't get any points for it. You don't get any awards for it. And if anything, it will ruin your life and the people that care about you. Congratulations on senior year, graduation, prom. Wish you much success. Thank you.